Hey guys, TheBudgetJedi here. Today I wanted to make a display base for my Marvel figures. What you're looking at here is my Walmart exclusive Avenger figures from Hasbro and as well as DC. I've got a Batman there, but I'm getting a little bit bored of this display, and so I've been wanting to make a Hulk smash diorama. I think that would be cool, and that's what I'll attempt to do today. So to define the size of my diorama, I'm going to use this old priority box that I found, and I'm going to cut it at an angle so as to have the diorama actually facing me when it's on display. Alright, now here's the base part of my diorama. Now the reason I made it like this is because the idea is to put some styrofoam right on top of this and to make kind of a crushed pavement or crushed ground diorama. I didn't have any styrofoam lying around, so what I did was bought some styrofoam from Dollar Tree. These are all $1 each from the plant section, I believe. And what I'm going to do is take some of these styrofoam and slowly put them up here into pieces. Okay, what I've done here is I've used a permanent marker to draw lines on the first styrofoam piece to mimic sort of a crushed pattern here. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my X-Acto knife and cut as many of these lines as possible and literally break these pieces out and to reassemble them later in a pattern. Alright, this is what I made so far. I used 2 of the styrofoam pieces that I bought, and some of these pieces look a little too straight, but that doesn't really matter for me because I think I can reshape them later. But pretty much they're stuck in there. All I really care about is that they look like they're smashed in, and so the angles just need to be more pushed in on the center part. Alright guys, it's been about an hour actually, and this thing has completely set in, and it is very nice and hard and tight. So it has solidified all the way, and what I'm going to do now, I tried some spray paint on it. I have some gray spray paint, but it eats up the styrofoam. So what I'm going to do is use this leftover wall paint here. I'm going to put the color black all over it. And I will do the spray paint a little bit later, but you know, it's starting to take shape, and these other foam parts I can use as dust clouds later on. So what I've decided to do was make some of these foam parts yellow and red for explosion effects. For the rest of the parts, I'm going to paint them black, sort of to simulate pavement. And I'll do that with all these parts. So here's the final result. It's a pretty easy build because it's a bunch of pieces stuck together, and what I like about it is it's all one piece. It's very sturdy, and it's surprisingly very light because there's a lot of air pockets inside. It's foam and styrofoam. So obviously there's a lot of imperfections here because this is not quality work. This is very amateur. Next time I do this, I might pay more attention, maybe buy a brush. I didn't have a brush to kind of fill in all the details that I didn't cover. I didn't really care so much. The point is to make kind of a base for my Hulk to enhance his display. And as you can see, last minute I kind of decided the expanding foam should be fire explosions instead of dust. So I hope it came out alright. Let me know what you guys think. But anyway, now on to the favorite part of any video, is to put some toys in here and start geeking out with you guys. Check it out guys. Here is my Hasbro Avengers Hulk in the Hulk Smash display. I forgot to mention the total work time for this is not more than 3 to 4 hours. That's without drying time, which was another 10 hours or so. But I took my time. But this base display really enhances my Hulk figure. You know, it looks pretty accurate, or pretty realistic, I should say. Especially if you put Loki in here. Check this out. If you have Hulk stomping on some enemies, you gotta admit, it's pretty satisfying to look at. Let me know what you guys think. Your ideas are always welcome. The best part for me, though, is that this display is very much multi-purpose. And to prove that, here is none other than my Batman Arkham Asylum Bane vs. Batman display. Absolutely looking more powerful with this space display. You know, I used to have my Bane versus Batman just kind of sitting in the corner, but now with them kind of hanging on to each other, it looks a lot better. Keep in mind the softness of the foam, in case you're wondering, makes it easier for the figures to keep sort of balance, I guess you could say. And you know, the impact is much more present. Here's trying out this display with 4-inch scale figures. I think it works pretty well. Here is who else but Hulk, Abomination, and Juggernaut fighting over She-Hulk. Just kidding. Whoever they're fighting for, you could see that I can pretty much put many other figures in there if I wanted to. So that's what that looks like for the diorama, or the display that I made at least. That's what you can fit in there. And for my Star Wars friends, you know I can't not put Star Wars figures in here. And who else would be more perfect for this display than other than Starkiller himself from Star Wars Unleashed, blasting away a bunch of stormtroopers. So overall, this was definitely one of my quickest dioramas because of the simple ingredients and the size of it. Originally it was meant to be only for my 6-inch Hulk, but now I can enjoy this display many ways throughout the holidays, and I'm happy about that. Other than that, guys, as usual, I thank you so much for tuning in. Feel free to leave a comment, of course, and I look forward to seeing you on the next video.